It started good, it ended good. There was some stuff in the middle that made me kind of go, "Nah, why should I care?" I'm Charles Retlin with my review of WWE NXT. We get Wade Barrett as a full-time commentator, which is great. Unfortunate for the NWA, but great for NXT. And Wade Barrett's going to lend a lot of credibility. He's going to help Vic Joseph be somebody different than Vic Joseph, hopefully. And also Beth Phoenix is just going to shout from her house. Now, it is what it is. She has that in-ring experience, but I'm kind of 50-50 on Beth. Actually, I'm more like 40-60, where 40% of the time I like her, and then 60% I'm like, okay, Beth, what the fuck? Anyway, recaps of last week, and then we get to, little clips of what's going to happen tonight. And we have Shotzi Blackheart versus Io Shirai. This was a good match, but with a few kind of messy moments. Shotzi with some great groundwork. Io taken to the air, hitting a moonsault sort of outside, and some very good groundwork. Shotzi with some nice arm locks. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. And yes, if that song's stuck in your head, I'm very sorry. But if it's in my head, it's got to be in your head. Nice trap lock. Really, really good stuff by Shotzi. Missile drop kick by Io. That was incredible. And then we get a super run at one point. We get, Shotzi bleeding from the mouth. We get a German suplex onto the apron. I got a question. Why? Can we stop with the apron stuff just on, in NXT, WWE, AEW, New Japan, whatever? Can we just limit the apron bumps? Because otherwise they don't fucking mean anything. It's just, it's an apron bump. Yeah, it's the hardest part of the ring, but maybe stop that. Just stop that. And then Io, who I love and hits great moonsaults, she's got to learn to gauge this distance better because she drove her shins and her knees right into Shotzi's chest. It hurt Shotzi. It hurt Io more. And Io got the victory and then, sign of respect at the end. So great. But Shotzi gets one more shot at her. Yes, intentional joke there. Number 1 Contenders Battle Royal next week because Battle Royal Mania continues in 2020 in WWE and also AEW. It's Casey, Catanzaro, Indy Hartwell, Aaliyah. Why Aaliyah's there, I don't know. Maybe they just need to have somebody eliminated immediately. Dakota Kai, Candice, Rhea, Tegan Knox, Shotzi Blackheart, Reina Gonzalez, I believe I saw there, Kaden Carter, and Xia Li. So we then get Desmond Troy versus Ciampa, and Ciampa beats him pretty easily. Hot shot into the turnbuckle, and then Willow's Bell for 3. Goes to get a chair. Jake Atlas says, aha, remember me, I'm going to get revenge on you next week. And this is the only time we're going to see these guys confront each other, except it's not. And it's going to be kind of funny when they do confront each other a little bit later. And then Drake talks about arriving at the arena. He's talking about teaming up with Killian Dane because this is a storyline that we need to have, we need to see developed. No, I don't fucking care. And then Balor package. Finn Balor's package on display as he talks about, coming at the Prince while his package is on display. I'm saying this intentionally for a few of my viewers are going to love the idea of Finn Balor's package being on display. But this reign will be different. He will make sure that he builds the brand and he makes sure that, he is the best champion, that he is exactly, he's much more focused, and that the brand, the brand comes to him. He does not, he's not just part of the brand. He is the brand. Some good stuff from Finn. And then we get Austin Theory, kind of a piece of shit if you really read up on him, versus Kushida. Kushida beats the shit out of him, locks on the hoverboard lock, and gets the victory. Good stuff there. Just beats the shit out of his arm. Gonna be hard to do some of the stuff he does with one arm, isn't it, Austin? You fucking creep. But Kushida doing that, it was great. At the Gargano's home, I hate it. They talked new TV and winning championship gold. Gargano and Candice are not interesting as heels or faces. What the fuck? It's not that Gargano's bad in the ring. It's not that Candice isn't tough. I just don't care about them as characters. They don't have charisma. So, Breezango versus Eichner and Bartel. The match was good for what it was, but the tag team division's in the goddamn shitter. Imperium hits the ring. It was a quick start. We get, a kick in the corner, Murphy has done. I'll just say Murphy because we know another British guy that did it, but I'm not going to mention his name there. The pedo protector, as I'll call him. You know who I'm talking about. So, yeah, bad crossbody spot where Eichner didn't go over the ropes. Fandango just kind of bounced off of him. We get a super kick party outside. We get a few near falls, and then we get a Rana pin. 1, 2, 3. Breeze gets the victory, so they retain and they continue their tag title reign. That means absolutely nothing to me. So, NXT UK plug. It's coming back. Great. Can't wait to not watch it. It's not that NXT UK is bad. I love many of the wrestlers. I don't have time to review it. And I hate to say it, but the NXT UK brand has not worked out like they had hoped. They got some good talent, but that's it. And then we get Jessie Kamea, I think is how it's said. You say tomato, I say tomato. And Xia Li versus Casey Catanzaro and Caden Carter. I like Xia. Jessie looks good. She's not that great in the ring. She tries. Casey's a good athlete. Caden, why does she have dragon contacts? And why should I care about this match? Who were the heels, by the way? Apparently Xia Li was, because Xia Li got pinned and then Xia Li did not like that and kind of stormed off. And I like Xia. She posts good stuff on her social media. She's always working out and trying to get better. I just didn't care about this match. I'm sorry. I just didn't. I'm glad they're featuring the women. I just didn't care. And then Drake is talking to Dane. And Dane says, well, you know what, go out there and just have that match and everything. It's supposed to be a tag match. Tegan then fires back at Candice, saying she's going to win the Battle Royal and talking about friendship and stuff like that. Nobody cares about this. If you do, that's fine. If you care about any of this stuff I don't care about, great for you. Then Strong and Fish versus Drake at first is 2-on-1. And then Dane is basically forced to go out there by Regal, and Dane throws Drake in there and says, if you're going to lose, take it like a man. And then Strong stupidly mocking the big man. You really shouldn't mock a big man like that, especially one that hairy and that strong. And then Dane gets in, starts, kicking ass and everything. We get a chair spot where Fish gets DQ'd. I don't care about this unlikely tag team. I don't care. I don't. To quote Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive, I don't care. But anyway, whatever. People care about it. Good. That's fine. And then Atlas is attacked in the parking lot by Ciampa. That NXT parking lot, that Full Sail parking lot, just fucking hell. And then Kyle O'Reilly suddenly just turning face for some odd reason. Very weird. We're probably going to get Ciampa beating Atlas in about 6 minutes, and then O'Reilly's going to make the save. And we're just going to split up the Undisputed Eras, and we're just going to have O'Reilly go off on his own. Very strange. I'm not saying that the Undisputed Era shouldn't do new things. It's just very odd that suddenly O'Reilly's a face. And then Regal's announcement. It's going to be the Gauntlet Eliminator match. 2-man start, 4-minute entrance, and pin or submission is the way to win. And then last man standing faces Balor on October 4th. Who were the people? Was it all the people being featured in there? Because I think it was Bronson Reed. If they have Velveteen Dream win this goddamn thing, just fucking cancel the whole goddamn takeover. Get Velveteen Dream out of here. Seriously, just get him the fuck out of here. Loopholes aside, seriously, Google it, look it up. I can't go through all the goddamn legal stuff right there, but let me just say, it's bad. And the way he did it, fucking bullshit. But it'll be interesting to see what the people that they have there, but it just sounds like the gauntlet match thing is tired. You can put a new twist on it, but it can only be done the same way, or it can only be done differently so many ways before it's just basically the same thing. We're just like, we're going to do a little tweak, and it's the same thing. So anyway, we get Thatcher versus Priest, North American Championship. Good stuff. Priest matching Thatcher on the mat and with some good grappling. And then Priest would take to the air, but eventually would get grounded. Thatcher with some really good ground work, some great submission work. Kept trying to go for that Fujiwara armbar. Also, Priest out first as the champion. I was a bit annoyed by that. And was dressed like Shawn Michaels circa 1996. Thankfully, without Shawn Michaels' drug problems. All the drug problems that he had, and it's his fault, and his fault alone that he had those. So, anyway, Thatcher took over groundwork. He gets some nice kick strikes, kick punch, it's all in the mind. An armbar, but Priest is so lanky, easy for me to say, and leggy that he got his leg on the rope, and I got a choke bomb, heel kick off the ropes, and then eventually got the Reckoning 1, 2, 3, and that's it right there. That's the end of NXT. Not a bad episode. More positives than negatives. I just don't give a shit about Dane and Drake as a team, and the tag team division's a goddamn dumpster fire. Anyway, agree, disagree what I said, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Retlin. I'll see you soon.